In the outskirts of Kiambu County, we find a Kenya startup which has embarked on recycling plastic waste into eco-friendly fencing poles and outdoor furniture which are rot and termite-proof. NOMA Green Plastics, having noticed the rapid environment degradation due to the plastic waste disposed, came up with ways to diversify disposed plastic waste into tangible household products. The biggest challenge in Kenya is solid waste management at a time when an estimated 2,400 tons of solid waste is generated in Nairobi every day, 20% of it being plastic. Mugo Macharia, the founder of NOMA Green Plastic Limited, reveals that in a day they recycle 30 tons of plastic waste to make plastic poles which are more durable than the wooden poles.
We started in 2019. That's when we actually bought the machine. The machine right behind us. But then we started operations in 2021 because it was a huge learning curve. It was learning that this machine cannot take plastic waste, but also learning how you need to make your poles proper and sturdy. And I wanted a change of pace to something with more impact.
It is a rigorous process. It involves sourcing plastic raw materials from both post-industrial plastic waste from industries and post-consumer plastic waste from recyclers who aggregate waste disposed by consumers. The plastic waste is shredded into small particles which are then melted and molded into plastic poles. With the country grappling with deforestation and the required forest cover, Macharia emphasizes that plastic poles will be a viable solution as opposed to wooden poles.
We are cleaning up the environment and giving you something that will substitute wood.
Just like any other manufacturing business, this one comes at a cost, despite the fact that it is a recycling business. It requires collectors, sorters, manpower, machinery, and the electricity cost for manufacturing.
Not to sugarcoat it, it's hard at times, but we believe in what we are doing, and the numbers are there. The data is indicative that even once we hit capacity, then the struggles will be fewer.
The uptake of plastic poles was quite slow on the onset due to lack of awareness on how the poles work as compared to the traditional wooden pole.
Because of what we are trying to do with the business and the change we are trying to create, we find that Kenyans resonate with that, and we are finding customers from all over, and we are overcoming. The more readily available will be, the better people will know about us, and they'll see the brilliance of the poles.
Recycling has been one of the commended ways of waste treatment that enables the country to achieve a reduction of waste, but Macharia opines that it is all about personal initiative.
We first need to reduce the amount of plastic we are using. Basically, just because you can buy it and it's wrapped in plastic, don't, right? Use as glass, things you can reuse.
But even as Macharia strives to make a change in the environment, he says the initiative they are doing is a drop in the ocean compared to the amount of plastic waste disposed daily.
If we don't take care of the plastic problem and take actionable steps, it will swallow us.
The non-feasibility of the recycling plastic waste has been an open secret among plastic industries insiders, with NOMA Green Plastic trying to change the notion. Irene Mwangi for Capital News.